First and foremost, good afternoon, good morning, good evening, whichever way they're meant to go. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to the channel. So I'm bringing you the last team that I ran in, not MLPC, because that's what I'm going for. The last team that I ran in UL Holiday. And as you can see, the Lapras found the Crobat here, which is just perfect. They switch straight into the Obstagoon, so we can bring the A9 out. And they're firing on the moves, which means that we know that we can farm down. So I'm going to do it. We're going to farm this all the way down and we're going for the cross drops. That's good, that's good. Doesn't matter. There's no gunk shot, so take all the health, it won't kill us. Now, in hindsight, there's a higher chance they won't shield, so I should have just gone for the side shock. As I said, they no shield, and we get caught in a CMP on the next weather ball because I didn't have the move, but it's fine. Let it go. It's going to poison us, which takes us down. We go to fast down, and they bring out the Walrus. This is perfect because we go straight into Virizion. What's Virizion going to do? It's going to punch it. What we do is we punch on the first one because we get the insta switch, and now we're going to build up. We're going to let this one through because I know it will not one-shot me. It's a super effective. It is a lot of damage, but it's not enough to one-shot me. You do one move after it fires, and you're able to negate their move, which is perfect. And now you just fire on the move, which does mean you will need to commit the shield because we're not going to survive one from here. Are they going to commit the last shield there? Is that what they're going to do? Are they going to respect the damage? They do not. They let it go, and then we switch. We go for an insta switch to try and to subdue the Wolverine, but they actually bring out the Crobat. We're able to land the Surf here. It doesn't matter what they're firing. They can fire what they want. Pretty sure it's GG's to my opponent at this point. I mean, yeah, it is. So GG's to my opponent. That's just how it goes sometimes. A good little play at the end really secured the win for me there. So we find a Gyarados. Now, actually, Gyarados is a little bit difficult, and I didn't know how to play this. So we're just going to ice it down, and we're going to go. I was tempted to go for the Skull Bash. I really was, and I think I should have, actually, because I'm not going to. We get to the 6, and then we're going to fire off what they're going to expect, an Ice Beam, but they don't shield, because it is still in the neutral area, I'm assuming, because it is a water flying type. So we get both of these off. They actually let them through. Now, I'm committing to whatever it is. If it's a crunch, it's a crunch, but I just don't believe it is. So it is what it is. We actually win lead here. So come with Obstagoon, so we know that we can bring A9 out straight away. There's no point in bringing Virizion out because actually you put yourself at risk. A9 is the max counter. Bring it straight out here. There's no point in putting Virizion out, and I'm sure we'll find out why in the back. As you can see, the Obstagoon is firing on each count, so it's firing at 6s. So I can farm it down, exactly like the last one. I haven't got much to worry about. Now might look like a little weird play. Why would you do this? You do this because actually you need to burn it out. You need to catch that shield. It is what it is. And Virizion is dead in the back, and they no shield. With a 2 shield, we both had shields. There was no reason for them to do that. So, I mean, in my mind, they're definitely shielding this. And they shield, which means I could just go for the farm down. So again, GG's to my opponent. That was a really clutch win there. It was beautiful, really was. And here comes Palm Trees, and what have they got for me? Okay, so this is Obstagoon, so I know that Obstagoon beats me here. We go straight into Virizion instead of the A9 because we can't catch it. We know it's going to switch out. They come with a Giratina, and I'm going to no shield. I'm assuming it's a Dragon Claw. Perfect for me. Now we're just going to fire off these Stone Edges because they are neutrals, I think. Yep, they are neutrals, and Sacred Sword isn't going to take a shield, so there's no point in baiting. Hashtag I'm not baiting. Only, ever, never bait sometimes. Just how it works. So as you can see, you can make the next Stone Edge just before they get here, and boom, we have taken them far beyond half-life. I'm not going to commit shield. I'm going to let it go down because it is what it is. We know we want A9 to come back out, so we're going to use this, and we're going to see if they're going to switch. Now, I expect them to fire a Ancient Power, and I expect them to switch on me. Are they? They do, which means I can bring A9 out straight away, and look at that, bang on the count again. So this is a Night Slash or a Cross Chop. And it's an obstruct. It was 1 extra energy than I was thinking about. So we get to play this out the whole way. If they want to obstruct me the whole way, we get to see how well A9 does. And this is with the charm debuff as well. And you see, they actually obstruct gets 1 more move through. Okay, because you don't survive that. You saw it in the last 2. You just don't survive that. But obstruct makes it happen. So essentially, obstruct makes you die faster, slower. Now I have gone for it was a blind throw, and then I realised what I'd thrown at. But I was lucky to be able to get the switch. If I didn't get that switch there, I would have been dead in the war, I do believe. I'll get the switch, take the shield here. Now, all I got to do is land this, take the shield, and go from there. I do have 2 shields, so we're going to shield a dead Pokemon. We shield the Thunder Punch, they get a move through. I'm worried. I'm worried that actually it's going to shield up, and then they're just going to win. And they no shield. I don't really know why they no shielded. Maybe they thought they could farm us down, and they can get the move here. But we still have a shield, so I know they're going to die at the end of this. So GG's to my opponent. And there we have it. Thank you very much. Next one. Okay, so this is the last in the list. The Dino 90 comes in with a Ninetales, and this is fun for me. So I know that it is neutral. It can't do that much damage. But then the Dazzling Gleam, because this thing is on Powder Snow, it's going to hit quite hard. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go straight for the Skull Bash. I'm not going to go for the Surf, because I know it's not going to hurt it that much. But I know the Skull Bash is going to do a lot of damage. I won't survive a Dazzling Gleam. So it depends what they want to fire. But it's good science. I know I won't survive. There it is, and I don't survive. It is what it is. So I come out of my A9 and I farm down. And we get the farm down. Perfect. What have they got in the back? I've got rid of the A9, but I am my Pokemon down. I've got a little bit of energy. They come out with Snorlax, so I can see a play here. This is fine. This is a Shadow Snorlax as well. So with these Weather Balls, they are going to cause a considerable amount of damage, you can see there, and we've taken it into half-life. I'm deciding to shield up. I'm going to shield the Body Slam because it's definitely a Body Slam. We're going to switch straight to the Virizion, and we're going to pull out the back line. Now we pull out the Togekiss. This is actually not bad. This is winnable, so we're going to do exactly the same again. We are just going to commit. We're not going to go for the second on the Sacred Sword. We're going to go for the Stone Edge because, as you can see, my life permits me to do it, so I've committed to that area. And we get a shield. Perfect. Now, all I've got to do here is I have to shield, because this could be Ancient Power, it could be Flamethrower as well, but I believe it's Ancient Power, and it is. Now, I have to fire now. As you can see, I farmed over one, which I should have fired, and I believe that I would have been able to make it in the back, so GG's to my opponent. But that is it, and there we have it. So that is Shadow Lapras, A9, and Virizion in your Holiday UL Cup. Really good team, really good slap about as well. You can get caught out if you run it bad, but actually it's a really good team. I'm not putting this team out to tell you what to run, but to show you what I have been running and how much fun I've been having. GG to all my opponents, GG to yours, and happy yellow hunting, and I'm sure I'll see you soon.